the treat about being invited to speak at MIA is just because I think VFX is something that is so fundamentally important to the industry right now, to all film, television, production, but it's something that really doesn't get a lot of exposure. Like, people talk about it a lot as a sort of dark art that nobody understands. So I came here today really just to try and talk about some of the new techniques and bring to light some of the new technologies that we can use in live action that will make post-production better. So the single greatest challenge that I think is coming up in terms of cinema is making sure people go to the cinema. Like that's because everybody obviously has 65-inch televisions at home, really good sound systems and all the rest of it. So coming up with, and I have a vested interest in this, working on blockbuster films often, coming up with something which is a compelling enough reason to get people out of their house and get them to the cinema and really experience everything on the big screen, I think it is crucial. And so as part of that, I think that delivering the VFX, I mean for me, like delivering the VFX which is never been seen before is something that will get people out and will get them engaged, and that's really the passion. I'm asked about how green the technology is quite often. What I can say is, on the last picture I did, I had 25 different vendors working on the picture around the world, and I was basically working from either the office or my home, and I'm talking to companies from Europe, and then across to London, and then across to the East Coast, Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, Los Angeles. I would then, wherever I was, go in, see everything on the big screen at the studio, then come back, and then we'd go through New Zealand, move across Sydney, and then move into China. So the idea that could be any more green is astonishing to me, because literally all of that stuff is done remote. Sure, it takes electricity, but I'm not getting on a plane all the time, which is something that COVID did a lot of things, but what it did for the good is enable us to connect directly with people around the world, and I think that's exciting.